We have a fantastic guest returning to the show today, Connor.
Once again.
Back once again as the Renegade Master.
It is our friend, our loyal friend, our supporter, our hero. His name is Crispy Pro.
Yes, let's bring him in. Let's go. Go, Crispy.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Crispy.
It's alright.
I think we have we lost him. I think we
Hello.
he's having a couple of
Wait, do the
My
internet issues today.
like, do the thing.
The thing.
Just can't you?
I can't just connect him.
Well, no, just
Connor. That's
no,
not
no,
how
just,
the internet
no,
works.
but is it? Can you hear us? Hello.
Crispy.
Hello.
Crispy.
I can't hear him.
I don't. Oh my god! What? No, dude. Holy shit!
Oh my!
Whoa!
Look at this!
What the fuck?
It's Crispy Pro!
What is happening? Oh my god!
He's in the studio.
He's with the
boys.
Oh my
He's with
God.
the boys. He's here.
Jesus Christ!
Hello, friends. Hello, friends and family. How are we?
What an intro! What an intro!
What a time. What a
Crispy
time to be
Pro
alive.
in the house.
On the actual show.
Hello.
Crispy, we're going to come round. I gotta
In person.
let me get back here. Shake the hands.
Hello.
Hands
Thank
in.
you so much for having me.
Very nice. Welcome back to the show, Crispy Pro in person.
Thank you so much.
In person.
I just have to say I'm really sorry for my internet quality.
No,
that
it's
was
cool.
bad. I thought it was enough. I was really sick because it's been happening on my podcast as well.
Yep.
But I was like, I can't have it for the 50% boys. I have to come over.
You have
It
to
was so
fly
bad.
over.
I have to be over here.
Yeah.
And boy, are your arms tired.
They are so
It was
tired.
very
joke.
quick from there to outside of our studio.
I've been training. I've been training.
Bro, well
Or is this
done.
like an internet thing? Are you like you're streaming yourself? This
like-
is the future.
Yeah, this is AI.
Yeah.
This is
The
AI.
AI Crispy.
Yeah, so some things I might say are unhinged, not because of the beers we've had before this episode, but because I'm AI. Okay?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Today we're doing
we
an
love it.
episode of Who to Be Buried With, which is a spin on Films to Be Buried With, a great podcast by Brett Goldstein. And basically, we invite guests onto the show, we tell them they died, and we talk about their life through the medium
Dead.
of Doctor Who. We'll get onto that stuff shortly. Bit of fun and games. Before we do, though,
Yeah.
we've got to do it. We've got to do it, one and all. It's the 50% theme, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Live in person. 50%. Pop, 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 cat.
In Perth, in person. Crispy, how are you in Perth? How are you finding Perth?
It's rainy.
Bit wet.
It's
wet.
very dreary out there. However, we had a lovely walk along the water today. I've actually genuinely enjoyed it. I stayed at Connor's last night. It's been great. It's been really, really good.
How was your stay at mine? Was the bed comfy?
The bed was actually very comfy. I had a very good sleep.
Visited by all 4 of my cats.
Yes, I did. They all
go.
came and said hello this morning.
That's
which
sweet.
is very
my
nice.
Cats are quite friendly.
The first trip that Connor took Crispy on was a trip to Bunnings to get a new
Bunnings.
shower
to get a new
head.
shower head, which is in the vlog, by the way, because my shower head doesn't work. I've been using my parents', which is much better.
Yeah. No,
How was the shower though? Did I?
it was great.
We had a bit of issues.
Did you get the right
kinda
head?
screwing on.
Start.
The right head?
I think
Yes,
so.
but actually no.
Is this a flathead one or like a?
It's kind of like. Is this one circular or?
It is circular, but it's still
Okay.
flat. It's still a flat.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
I had a bit of issues. I'm not a plumber, okay? I'm
Right.
a carpenter, okay?
Right.
But a bit of a handyman. But we tried to do, and I think it kind of worked. We had a
It's
shower
fine, yeah.
today,
Separately. Let's just emphasize that
Separately.
straight away.
He was in separately, and I went in.
Correct.
Do you know, I texted Aiden.
Is it in the vlog?
No,
It's not in the vlog.
Well,
so
then there's no
funny.
evidence.
It's so funny. Aiden was like, "Where's Chrissy?" I'm like, "I'm in the shower," and I was like, "With the hidden camera I've set up, getting the Crispy Pro shot."
All in the
Hidden
vlog.
camera.
On
And
the
you can see
vlog.
that in the vlog.
That's
Yeah.
right, which will be coming out at some point soon. I feel like this is going to come out first.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Keep an eye on the channel for
That the
that.
whole weekend. So
Because we're also going to go to Supernova.
Supernova.
Champagne Supernova, baby.
Very exciting.
You're a Supernova expert by this point.
That's
Crispy.
yeah. It's good. It's good fun, and we're going to hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have some kind of interaction with Michelle Gomez.
love it.
Whether that's an interview or whether that's just a glance in the distance.
Good day, mate. Good day, Michelle.
Hopefully. I mean, regardless, it's us three at Nerdy Convention, so I think it'll be a fun time regardless of
Which
everything.
is awesome. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of fun. It'll be
should
cool.
be good.
and-
it doesn't feel real.
No, it's very strange. It is very, very strange
It's like when
to actually be in studio.
It was just so like lovely, and then it just ended. And then I felt so sad.
Well, one thing that Crispy has done well is that he's actually organised a trip to WA whilst I'm in the state.
Yes.
Unlike a certain Josh Snares who planned their entire Might of the Daleks film shoot, blah, blah, blah,
we knew this
around me not being in WA.
Very not nice of them.
Ridiculous.
Very not nice of them at all.
Daleks.
I could have been Mr. Dalek.
It could have been.
But no. God damn, I was in New Zealand. Chris, we have a bone to pick with you.
A bone.
A bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick it.
You have a podcast.
Yeah.
Who's there?
What's it called?
Who? Where?
There.
Who's where?
Where?
It's a Doctor Who
Perth.
podcast. Yeah.
I mean Perth.
Perth. Yeah.
Perth, rep it.
Who's there? A Doctor Who podcast.
Yeah, right.
And I was listening, ever the loyal
Dear.
friend, not even fan.
Did I say something to offend you?
Oh, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. I was listening, and let's just play the clip, shall we? Shall we play the clip?
I don't know anything about this, by the way.
Let's go.
Hey, I said to you we should do episode reviews. How many times have I said that? And you've gone, no?
Well, look, new episode reviews.
No,
we can look back and do
he's
all
got
that.
He's got a problem. He asked me to suggest things, and then...
he's taken it out of context. He's taken it
Let us know in the comments and on Spotify if you guys want us to do episode reviews. Prove him wrong, okay? Prove him wrong, please.
No,
'cause
I will
wanna
review the new episodes, no doubt. Finger on the pulse. But I don't think people wanted us to sit here and talk about Praxeus for an hour. But I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't want to talk about Praxeus.
We have about 160 episodes of us reviewing past Doctor Who episodes. Yeah. We're about to do, in about a month's time, a review where we talk about Praxeus for an hour.
Uh-huh.
Is there something you want to say to us?
I once called you the nicest Doctor Who YouTuber, and then this came out, and I was like, this was like Morse code. Like, this was some a hidden thing as an insult to take us down. Explain yourself.
Wow, I did not expect this. Mm-hmm. I've flown out here to see both of you. First 10 minutes have been attacked.
Yeah.
On screen.
Well.
Look, it's fair enough, and I appreciate you bringing evidence and supporting your case here.
Do it.
But look, just from me, I think that the episode reviews are your thing. I don't have anything against the episode reviews.
He's trying to get out of it, man.
I don't have anything against
wriggling out.
the episode reviews. I think that's a great format, and that works great for your show.
It sounded like you have something against episode reviews.
I don't think for our podcast we should be copying you. Do you want us to do that? Would you like it if we lined up?
Look, that's fine.
Well, I'll say, it's easy for you to say that now.
Yeah.
That's not what you said in your podcast, is it?
Did I call you out?
No, but I felt it.
Yeah,
I felt it. I heard it and I shivered. Went down this crispy boy.
Gosh, if only the sweet release of death was close.
It's a coming.
It's a coming.
It's a coming.
I wish the Lord.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're offended by that.
So
That's not what I meant.
Literally.
That's not what I meant at all.
I thought about cancelling the podcast.
Yeah, well,
Wow,
it's not too late.
This is getting deep.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
Only 10 minutes in,
Okay, I'm kidding.
I know. It's nothing but love.
Or am I?
Vibes here.
Connor, you have a surprise or something going on?
I do. This is really cringe.
Oh,
but,
no, cringe, Connor.
I'll go grab my bag.
Just like
I'm
every
nervous.
episode of this bloody podcast.
You should be nervous.
I'm really, really nervous.
Let's go.
I don't know how, your definition of cringe might be different from my definition of cringe.
Right.
If this is nice and meaningful, I won't take it as cringe.
No, it is meaningful. So obviously,
cringe.
I've been a huge fan of Crispy Pro for 10 years.
Oh my god.
Probably 11 years now, actually. And I asked you when I was at home,
Yeah.
from Moffat's era, I left 3 out for a good reason, but I was like, out of 1, 2, and 4, season 1, 2, and 4, what's your favourite? But you can't pick 3.
As in Moffat or Davies?
From Davies.
Yeah, okay.
And you
With
said
it.
season 1. I hope you still remember that.
Yeah, no. I remember you asking me that.
Because that's the one I got.
What?
And,
What is this?
can you sign it?
I would 100% do that on the podcast.
I went in my bedroom before and I went, where is my gold permanent marker gone?
I stopped without even looking. Can you please sign the...
Of course.
We got a signature.
Of course.
in gold marker.
Damn.
That is hilarious.
Now I want a Crispy Pro
No one's
signed.
ever asked me
Blu-ray.
to do that. So thank
Tommy
you.
Hodger.
Although I did have one person at the Janet Fielding thing ask for a signature, and that was very surreal.
Cool.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Of course.
Look at that
That's
face.
good. That's
That'd
good.
be a little star or something like that. There you go.
Oh, that's
There you go.
fantastic.
That's sick. That's so funny. I was so curious as to what happened to that marker.
I stole it for good reasons.
Yeah.
And I have
That's very nice. Thank you.
I have one more at the end that I want us all to sign, which is
Oh.
all 3 of us.
Oh.
I want to sign our...
Whoa!
Wow, okay.
Whoa, you've come very prepared today, Connor.
Why can't we all sign the pating or something? You know?
pating.
Like,
We can still sign the Batinga. It's at my house.
we'll do that as well for fun.
So yeah, I thought we could all sign this as
Sentimental.
well, so that could be a...
That's
And
cool.
I'll let that ink dry.
That means a lot. Thank you.
$40 for that one, Connor, please.
$40? Yeah. How much was that, sorry?
How much was what? What the signature?
signature.
Yeah, I won't reveal my rates in this video, but it will be posted publicly soon.
That's fair. But I'm a big fan, so... I got it signed. There you
Thank
go.
you. That's not cringe at all.
Sorry.
You want cringe?
Cringe.
I can bring the cringe.
Yeah, you
Because I too have brought a gift. Oh my goodness, let me get it. Hang
I'm
on.
scared.
Boys, hey, I need
What are you up
to
for?
set it up. Okay, so you boys, as of time of recording, and I think it works with the release schedule of this, you're about to embark on a journey. A journey in your final rewatch series. And as you know, I love rewatch series, apparently. So I thought I would give you something to prep you for that. Something to kind of remind you of what's to come, and something that's very timely to Series 12. So in saying that, drum roll.
Have you brought us Chris Chibnall?
No.
What world are we living in when Crispy Pro is bringing us a gift, mate? This is bonkers.
Life is insane.
It is insane.
Gentlemen, I have brought you the official 2020 annual for Dr. Who.
Thank you very much, sir.
2020?
Yeah, 2020.
That's got to go like up next to the
That's
Deep Breath
gotta go.
DVD, I think.
Little did they know the year to come.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Yeah.
It's basically just a recap of Series 11. It doesn't actually have much for you.
That's
But
so naive. Didn't know
Ryan
about
looks so
COVID.
different in the illustration drawing.
yeah. No, there's some good
cool,
stuff.
though.
There's a whole story about a rhino at the end, which is very strange.
Oh, so you've gone and read it.
Did
No.
you read the book?
I didn't read the book. I just knew. I saw the table of contents. Maybe I don't know.
I'm here to start a fight
There
with
is
you
a
today.
story about a rhino at the end. I love it.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Thank you so
Rhinoceros
much.
on a spaceship. That was a shit joke.
The Rhino of 23 Strand Street.
Yep.
Exciting.
And there's a word search and stuff.
There's Ryan in it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know
so
what I'm
just
taking to the pub tonight.
Some
Yeah, you
fun
got that- you
activities
got
for
that
everyone.
sorted.
Thank you very much.
Thank
A
you.
You're very
Crispy Pro.
welcome, gentlemen. You're very welcome.
That is iconic. Thank
That
you.
is. Yeah, that's going up there somewhere. We'll figure it out.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going in
Cheers.
the what's it called? Like the
That's
the
all
50% shrine. It's another part of it.
You're very welcome.
I love that. That's really cool.
It is cool.
I'm really glad I did that. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome.
Well, fuck.
What?
Fuck.
No.
What?
Oh,
no,
Dude, how many times does this have to fucking happen?
I'm feeling
Connor?
great.
We never learned.
Well,
I'm
not.
feeling really good.
I don't think
guys.
you're going to be feeling that good
I'm
for that
in
long.
the best health of my whole life. I
Right.
think.
Not anymore.
I
Do
just had
we-
a workout before. It's very good.
Do we tell
You
him?
did it? Well, I think we should.
Or should we just like let him keep feeling happy for the rest of the
Stop.
podcast? Because we have some.
You need to know at some point.
Where is this going?
We've got. Well, you know, you're meant to be meeting Michelle Gomez tomorrow.
Yeah, but
I don't think that's going to be on the agenda anymore.
is she busy?
No, I
What?
think you're.
Stop.
No, you're not busy. You're the opposite of busy.
You can't be busy because you're dead.
You're dead.
What?
You died.
I'm sorry. You know, we picked you up from the airport, and it was like Crispy didn't get on this flight. Crispy dead.
Crispy didn't get on the flight. He
Crispy's
wasn't even
dead.
there. He wasn't even there. What's it like thinking
dead.
about us in your last moments?
Is that what he did?
I was more thinking, why is the guy next to me keeping his light on when the entire plane is in blackout and everyone's trying to sleep? Those were my last thoughts, I
He
think,
was
on the
reading
plane.
the book, okay? He was reading the 2020.
Yeah, I was having a sneak peek before I give it away.
That's what you should have been reading.
What? Why? How did you die?
I died because of exhaustion waiting for the 60th episode to drop
That's a mood.
in the morning because Troy was like, well, we've got to do it live. And so I stayed up the whole night and then died from sheer exhaustion.
So, did you get to watch the episode, or did it like
No, I died before the episode came
comes
out.
out at 4 a.m. You die
yeah,
at 3:59?
I died at 3:59, correct.
Nice. That's Is that how you'd like to die?
This isn't in the questions, is it? This is just
This is
an
a bonus
improv.
question for
This is
you.
a bonus. That's how I'd like to die.
Is that-
no?
yeah.
I've always thought if I got to choose, it'd be skydiving into a tornado. I thought that'd
What
just
the
be
fuck?
sick.
I couldn't think of anything worse than a skydiving death.
Don't you? I mean, it'd be
You're insane.
horrible,
Yeah.
painful, but I feel like one last thrill.
Hold on, skydiving into a tornado. So you're gonna
Yeah.
go into this tornado and you're gonna go like, you're gonna be like, to be fair, you'll probably get knocked out from like whiplash and stuff
Will it be
before you.
painful?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't asked anyone that's done it. So
Yeah, true. Like, no one's to
see.
We better find someone out to
Yeah.
ask.
No
Yeah.
one's to tell, so...
Do you think about death much?
no. Not really.
No?
I've got too many other things to worry about.
Well,
Apparently.
Well done. Good answer.
But I have thought about it.
What do you think about it? What do you think happens when you die?
My joke answer to this was Peter Capaldi revealing to me that I've been in a simulation the whole time. But
guess what, Crispy?
Crispy.
I'm still blind.
I'm still blind. But what I actually would love if like you died and this was the case was I would love it if there was just a really nicely directed recap of your life and you just got to watch that,
Like a
and you got to watch
documentary?
all the highs and lows. And then I think, you know how when you're young you don't remember all the younger years, and you get older and you like start to forget stuff. And I'm like, what if we're in the montage now? What if this is the montage and I'm just remembering the happy stuff?
So do you think you do get a montage, or you'd like to think that?
I'd like to think that there is
What do you think
montage.
does happen?
Just Peter Capaldi is my is my real answer. Actually,
Some people that you actually do get a montage. Like, I've known someone who nearly died and they said they saw a montage. They came back to life.
well, I would vouch for that because I think that'd be great.
Montage,
great.
have an
Show me the
83
highlights, show me
outro playing.
the sad stuff.
You know,
Yeah, that's a great song to go out with.
yeah, I like that.
I have my outro song, but I'll leave that for my Who to Go with.
My outro song would be "Peacock" by Katy Perry.
Of course it would.
What
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It'd be something really sad. It'd be Jodie's cover of Yellow.
Well,
Every day.
you know, you're in luck
Okay.
because in this magical land,
Yeah.
Peter Capaldi has come to you.
Yeah. What he said.
He said, I can't do a good Capaldi impression. This is gonna be really bad. Crispy. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
iconic
No,
line,
that's good.
right?
Crispy.
Welcome to Doctor Who.
Hello, Crispy.
Heaven. Hello, Crispy.
Hello, Crispy.
And what Peter Capaldi wants from you, along with all the other residents of Doctor Who Heaven, or 50% Heaven, whatever you want to call it, is to get to know... Troy and Tharies are in there, yeah.
Barry's already there.
They want to get to know you through the medium of Doctor Who. I want to ask you some questions, and at the end of the day, Connor and I are standing at the pearly gates, and we're going to decide whether or not you go to heaven.
So you guys are
or you
already
go to
there.
hell.
We're St. Peter.
Yeah.
We're St. Peter's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
The guy at the gates.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or not, yeah.
so
Yeah.
what do we just permanently stand there?
Did you get paid for this? Is
No.
this fun for you?
Mate,
Do people in heaven need
I love
money?
God. I don't need money.
So wait,
God is
Amen.
Okay. I'm with it. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
I
just
want
run with it.
questions,
Run with it.
the logistics of it.
We ask you questions.
Sorry.
You don't ask
Sorry.
St. Peter's
Jesus.
questions.
Sorry.
You're not to a good bloody
Gosh.
start in making it
I've
into
just died. I need
50%
to
heaven.
learn everything.
I know.
Sorry.
Just be a better dead person.
I will try.
Okay. Well, yeah, that first question for you, Crispy, and I know the answer to this. We all bloody know it. You've said it a lot. Sorry, that sounded really mean.
Yeah.
What is the first episode of Doctor Who that you ever saw?
The Lodger, starring James Corden.
Go.
Are you a James Corden fan?
I don't know. He's fine. He's all right.
Should he be the 15th
Kind of.
Doctor? 16th Doctor?
He will be the 16th Doctor.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'll put money on that.
Yeah, okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you reckon he's going to be back in like the 60th or Shooty's era?
I think, you know how Russell's been really secretive about this second episode of the 60th?
Ah.
Wild Blue Yonder.
Craig's
Actually, if you rearrange the letters, it spells out James Corden's back. So, think about that.
Wild Blue Craig.
Corden.
back. I'd love to see Craig back.
Wild Blue Gordon.
Matt and Craig back together again.
That would be it.
Fantastic.
That would be good.
What episode scared you the most as a kid?
Spook it out.
The God Complex.
Good answer.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
In what way? Like a
I
mind kind of way?
Well, kind of. It was an episode that just really intimidated me as a kid.
Yep.
I genuinely thought it was scary, and I remember watching it with my sister, being like, "This is strange, really weird." But as a grown up, I've grown to really love that episode.
Do you have a God complex of your own?
No,
Okay.
but I did just sign something for you, and that has given me the
That is
biggest
true.
ego boost
Now-
known to
now-
man.
Huge.
Now I own you.
Was it a contract that I just signed for 50%?
season 1 Blu-ray.
Oh my gosh!
You're actually now moving to Perth to be in every episode.
officially.
We need the views.
I'd love that.
Oh, if you got better internet, I'll do it.
That's debatable. It hardly works down here. So.
What episode, Crispy, makes you cry the most?
Fear her.
Okay, like, can we... I don't know if I can...
Is this a joke?
This has
No,
got to be a joke.
I jest. I think genuinely.
I was about to have a breakdown.
I was about to make you cry the most. I think probably as a kid it was The Girl Who Waited. I thought that was really sad.
Yep.
A really sad episode, and kind of makes you question everything.
You are a season 6 fan here, aren't you?
Yeah, I
season
know.
six.
Well, we can get into that. We'll discuss that in a bit.
We'll get
Series
there.
6. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Another question, Connor.
All right, which episode is regarded as terrible but you love?
Fear Her. I'm kidding.
Oh my God,
Jeez.
dude.
Every episode.
Every
is
time
Fear
you
Her.
say it, I like
This is
kind of
tense
die.
up.
I'm about to have
No.
a Who to Be Buried With myself.
The real one is, I don't agree with the writer. I'm pretty sure this is the writer. But Unicorn and the Wasp, I've always loved as a kid because
Gareth
I'm a
Roberts.
big fan of Agatha Christie. And throwback to your Knock Knock review, it's pronounced Poirot, not what period or however you said the what?
I said Pavarotti.
I don't know.
Josh Snares and I were both like, that's not how you pronounce it. That's not
Well,
how
you
you
guys are
pronounce it at
messaging
all.
behind our backs,
Yeah.
just
the best.
Far out.
opinion
You
out
know,
there.
I'm trying to give Josh some love at the moment by bullying you a little bit, trying to even the ledger, but you're not
Turns
helping.
out we're both as bad as each
Yeah,
other.
I think we need to just hold each other's hands here, Connor, and go out into this world on
I
our
love
own.
holding your hand.
I'll happily hold your hand.
They're a bit cold, but
Yeah,
It's because we're dead.
I'll
we
warm
are
you up.
dead.
Yeah, we're
We're
St.
in
Peter's.
50% heaven.
I don't know if St. Peter's dead, but
No, I don't know.
I mean, if they're in heaven, you'd assume they're dead.
True. I
don't
was
know.
born dead.
Interesting. Do you have a Agatha Christie kind of... Is there any movies that you like murder mystery movies?
I mean, Knives Out
Ooh,
is
yeah.
one I love. I love that, and I think that could be the next Agatha Christie's thing for the new generation, for this generation, because I think there's been a sore spot missing for that kind of genre. I mean, there's so much true crime stuff out there and all the crime drama, but I really like that kind of stylized crime.
whodunit.
The whodunits, I love a whodunit.
you
Absolutely
like
love a whodunit.
Glass Onion?
Yeah, I did enjoy Glass. It was a very different film to Knives Out,
Definitely.
and I was nervous about that because at the start when they had the whole guy's like a billionaire and that whole thing, it was the dong going off every thread. I was like, this is a bit silly, but I genuinely enjoyed my time watching it. But I think Knives Out aesthetically worked better for me.
I agree, yeah. I think Knives Out is the better movie. And then,
Absolutely.
But Glass Onion, I think the more you watch it, the better it gets.
Yeah,
as well.
I think I've watched it a couple times. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of get around it.
What episode means the most to you? Not because of the episode itself, but because of the memories associated with it.
Well, it's got to be The Impossible Astronaut, Day of the Moon, because that was the first two-parter I watched with the rest of the world simulcast because I only just got into it watching The Lodger. But yeah, that episode means the absolute world to me.
Is there a grand story, or was it just you just at home?
It's just me watching it, and then a year later they did a screening of it at our local cinema.
Was that both parts together?
Yeah,
I saw an
both
ad
of
for
them.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
Why did they do that?
I don't know. And then they did it for Asylum of the Daleks and Angels Take Manhattan as a two-parter, which is very strange.
That is so odd.
I don't know why. There must have been some kind of a demand for Doctor Who cinema releases, but that was before the 50th. So
Yeah, it was, hey.
weird.
It is a shame how much
Weird.
we've sort of lost that with time, hey.
Absolutely. You guys got The Woman Who Fell to Earth as well.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we haven't had it since 2018.
No, the only thing that we got recently was the Dalek movies in 4K.
Yeah, I
Got
was
played.
very jealous of that. I don't think we had that in
I think
Brisbane,
they
so-
might have. I don't know.
they?
I obviously didn't look
Maybe I
for
missed the-
Brisbane,
missed
but
the
I know
memo.
that it was all across the country. They did a lot of screenings for it.
Oh damn! Maybe I missed the boat on that one.
Josh put up a very helpful tweet that actually was here's everywhere in Australia that's showing it. And
I must have missed it. I've
me
muted their
up.
tweets, so kidding. They're literally on my alerts. So.
Are we on your alerts?
So what's the next question?
this fucking guy comes to Perth. We're taking him to the fucking pub, our local pub.
It's just fun, boys.
It's
just banter.
I'm glad it's fun for one of the three of us.
banter, boys.
What episode did you used to love but doesn't hold up anymore?
I had to think about this one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
Rose. The first one.
Okay. Look,
Pretty
Talk.
wild.
Just explain.
one.
Pretty episode
Not to be confused
one.
with Rose 2.
Yeah.
Not to be coming very soon from Russell T Davis.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a second to explain yourself here, boy.
Okay, listen. I think it's a good episode. I think it's great, but I don't think it's an episode I recommend to people. I don't think it's an episode I recommend. Is that one you would be like, oh, you want to get into Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Start from there.
Yeah.
All right.
It depends.
I think there's better ones to start on.
Chris.
If I'm talking to
I think it might throw some people off, like that bin scene. I think that might genuinely. I know. I think you got to give it a lot of leeway with that. But I think, Chris Eccleston, Billy Piper, brilliant.
Yeah.
Love it. Love what they set up. And there's some absolutely gorgeous scenes, like the one, right there. The one,
Signed.
that one scene where Christopher Eccleston's chatting to Rose and he's like standing, like feeling the universe
Beautiful.
and all that. Some of the amazing, incredible stuff. But I think that episode might throw people off Doctor Who and what it is. You know, I think it is a good introduction, but in regards to the context of the question, what episode do you used to love but doesn't hold up anymore, mainly purely because of the CGI, probably that.
I'll allow it.
That's just in regards to the question. I still think it's a good episode.
I think, like, I wouldn't show it to anyone that's below, like, our age. I don't think. Because if people are older, they kind of understand
There's a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also understanding the audience of who you're showing it to. Like, I've got a friend that has seen, like, loads of Star Trek, loads of, like, that kind of thing. They're really into it. But she's never seen Doctor Who. Well, she has now. But she was very much on board with the whole idea of, like, VFX being dodgy and stuff. So that's a good thing to be able to be like, okay, that's one thing that we don't have to bloody worry about.
Don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Because there's some, like, shocking shots in earlier Doctor Who. However, and a large, majority of the show, I think, does, like, in the new Who era especially, I think they have done quite some excellent work with the VFX stuff. Do you think the script and the story itself holds up as an introductory episode? I think so. I think so. Absolutely.
You've redeemed yourself there, boy.
Yeah.
Which episode has the best ending?
Controversial.
Oh, no.
But the one that sprung to mind immediately when that question was thrown my way was Power of the Doctor.
Oh, fuck.
Why? What did you think?
I thought you were going to say Power of 3, and I was like, you little fucking...
Not the Power... How does that end? Oh, that has the shocking ending.
Yeah, it's got like a 3-second ending. Power of the Doctor. Talk to us. Talk to us about that one.
Well, a lot of... people in the comments might be like, oh, because David Tennant rocked up and has saved Doctor Who. But no, I think that purely, for me right now, that was a really exciting time for Doctor Who. And it's kind of like, it's the first step in this new old era of Doctor Who. And it just got me excited about what's to come. I think Jodie has an excellent regeneration. I really like the scene with all the companions at the end there. And I think the ending of Power of the Doctor is some of the best stuff Chibnall's written. I don't think it's the best episode ever, but I like the end of it kind of reminded me why I love Doctor Who. Yeah. And there's there's just so much potential for storytelling.
I feel that.
In there.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even notice that Connor had gone.
How did he do that?
Just disappeared.
I think he went back to my place to check on my internet. And now he's
now we need a cut of him at your house going like, what is going on? And you're still frozen?
Yeah. It was still broken. I couldn't
There's nothing you can do, mate.
Sorry. So what episode has the best opening? That's a hard one, I feel like.
My one's a little bit different. A little bit cheeky, boys.
A bit like you. A bit different, a bit cheeky.
It's a little bit cheeky, boys. So, I think the opening that got me the most hyped, and it's like it's a scene that is... How do I explain it? Anyway, it's the 50th, but it's not the scene where Clara is suddenly a teacher. I don't find that exciting. I find that confusing.
Yeah.
It's the scene in the 50th when you see the opening... Like, there's no... we have the old opening titles. We have that. But it's when we are going to... What's that place in the UK? Trafalgar Square. And we've got Matt Smith.
Yep.
David Tennant. Yep. Billy Piper. John Hurt. In the cinema... That is the most excited I've been about an introduction for Doctor Who.
They were coming out in like 3D, or the words were.
Ridiculous.
That's probably the one time I ridiculous. And I was like, that was really fun. That was awesome. Like, it actually worked really well.
No, it's subtle in parts, but there's like the scene with the two Queen Elizabeths in the foresty area. All the branches are sticking. Like, that is some excellent bit of direction there.
Yeah, there's no like forced CG where people are going, forced 3D where people are going like, no, in the camera.
Like a Zygon's like pointing out to everyone.
Zygon tongue going, dope episode.
But yeah, I think the cinematic titles in the 50th is probably the most excited I've been about an intro on Doctor Who.
Awesome.
So
good answer.
And I don't think people are going to have that as their answer, so I hope that's somewhat unique.
It's a good answer.
Thank you.
Very good answer.
Yeah. All right. Which episode do you relate to the most? Maybe there's a theme. Maybe there's a character. Oh, for fuck's sake! What are you going to say, man?
I was like, I've got an unhinged answer.
Oh no!
It's just Let's Kill Hitler. I don't stand for anything the guy stood for.
Next question, Connor.
Yeah, moving on.
For real?
I don't know. Oh, hang on. You want a serious answer for what one I relate to most? Oh gosh.
I like the idea of Crispy just being cancelled on this podcast.
That's not cancelled. I feel like me not agreeing with his views is a good thing.
Yes. I'll be cancelled if Jack said no.
You relate to the fact that you don't agree with.
I relate to the title, Let's Kill Hitler.
I see.
That's the question being posed to me.
There's some good relatability there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not, I wouldn't accidentally save him and put him in a cupboard. That's for the cast of Doctor Who to do.
That's a great little line, though.
That is a great little line.
Yeah.
But no.
Do you have an actual
one that I relate to the most? Well, look, the whole of Jodie's era is all about hope. And I like that. I like the idea of that. I think I'm a pretty optimistic guy, pretty hopeful guy.
Yep.
That, everything is going to be okay in the long run. So for that, I'll say The Woman Who Fell to Earth.
Okay.
That's what I'll go to.
Respect.
Is Crispy Pro, I'm going to ask you, which episode, objectively, is the greatest ever?
Heaven Sent, hands down.
Fantastic.
No
answer.
questions.
Go answer.
Further.
Go.
Yeah, I don't think there is
No.
much more you can say than that.
I think I've said it before, but that episode is poetry.
It is.
That is some of the best acting I've seen in television. And, I was just shocked because that episode was pitched as the money saver episode of the series. They're like, oh, what can we do with a minimal set and just have Capaldi there? And yet it ended up being a masterpiece. So, and I think it did end up being very expensive to make. But
I'm sure. I think definitely as well, we give Rachel a lot of credit for it just being amazing.
Absolutely.
And for visually being stunning. But we don't give her enough credit for how much she does with so little. So little locations and
ridiculous.
No, you're
absolutely
right.
ridiculous.
And they reuse, because it's a repeat, they reuse corridors and rooms.
Oh yeah.
And it always feels so creepy and the scene seems deserved and great. Perfect episode.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Pretty much close to perfect you can get.
That's an episode I'd recommend over Rose. Just saying that.
Really?
Actually,
with all the context?
I feel like if that's an entry episode, people might be like,
I feel like
nothing is going to get better than that. They might really enjoy their experience, but it probably isn't a fair representation of Doctor Who. That's Doctor Who knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Who got its highs? Got its lows.
Just like any good show, I suppose.
That's been running for 60 years, definitely.
Yeah.
Which episode have you watched the most?
I would probably have to say the Angel two-parter from Series 5.
Right, okay.
Because I bought both of those on iTunes back in the day, and they were the 2 episodes I had on my phone at all times at school. So I definitely watched those 2 a lot.
How do you think they held up?
They're pretty fun.
Yeah.
They're good. I don't think they're the best Angel story, but I think they're very good.
Yeah. They're solid considering how I think they were Matt's first episodes that he shot.
For the first ones that he filmed,
incredible.
And he just turns it on,
which is wild. And it doesn't feel like, oh yeah, that's so obviously the first thing he filmed.
Yeah.
No, he's in the role from the get-go.
Fantastic. That director, I can't remember his name, but he only did those 2 and 11th Hour.
Really?
Yeah. And he's so good. All of it is so good, but I don't think he's directed much since Doctor Who. I think I saw some music videos he's been directing or something like that.
Wow.
But
So was that the first block of Doctor Who Series 5 was the Angel two-part at 11th Hour?
I assume so then,
Probably something else, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Why not?
Busy. Real busy.
Aren't you Crispy Pro showrunner though? Shouldn't you?
Yeah, look, that campaign's been running for 10 years. And since that, we've had several showrunners. So I don't know if they're getting the message, boys, but that's all right.
We'll make it happen. Well, no, you're dead now, so it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. I'll never have it. Maybe that's what happens when I die, when I I get the montage of what could have been, or what was, but then what could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of sad.
It's sad.
What would you have done?
That. What would I have done in life?
No, with Doctor Who, if you were showrunning.
Oh, gosh. That's a big question.
Just a loose thing. Is there something just one sort of main vision that you'd have for it?
Alien companion.
Okay.
Something we'd have a human companion as well.
Do they look physically alien?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
They had prosthetics every week. They'd hate it, but it'd be
But it
fun.
look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we could make someone fall in love with an alien from another planet. Easy done.
What was the worst episode in your opinion?
It has to be Fear Her.
Wow.
It has to. It has to be. What?
No.
Is there any other answer?
Yes.
What? Your counter argument, sir?
Battle of Ranskorath Course.
Oh yeah, okay, no, I will agree. That one was very bland. That's probably the most boring episode of Doctor Who.
Boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Balls, yeah.
What about Orphan? We've not rewatched it in a long time because we're doing it soon on the pod.
I think that one is all right until the last 5 minutes, but they wasted the guest cast completely in that episode.
Benny?
But I think the idea. I love that it's an off-world story. First of all, I love the idea of this resort that they just wanted to go to, because that's the thing, we forget that the Doctor has a time machine.
Yeah.
They can do fun stuff. They don't have to be fighting off
Let's just go on holiday.
aliens every week. So I like the idea of them trying to have this holiday and then chaos ensuing.
Yep.
But yeah, I think, the messaging at the end, whilst a good message, no doubt, is very ham-fisted and doesn't come off that great.
Yep.
So... No, but Fierre's worse than that.
Do you have a storyline between seasons, like Bad Wolf or whatever?
Yeah,
that didn't work for you.
Like a series arc.
A series arc, yeah.
The hybrid for sure.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like that was just a bit odd, and I know Moffat's better than that for a series arc. And then I don't think it paid off necessarily. I like the idea, because the whole time I didn't even consider that the hybrid's actually just two people.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be some kind of monster, like a hybrid. But I don't think to the casual viewer or anyone, they would kind of hear that line in an episode and be like, oh, what is that about? I need to watch more. I think they would just hear that and be like, what are they on about?
Yeah.
Like, that has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, that is a series arc that didn't intrigue me.
Sure. What is the funniest, the laugh out loud, the episode with the most lols?
Okay. Listen, gentlemen.
I'm listening.
We say this
Episode
as a joke. No, not listen. Not listen. That's funny though. That's good.
Thank you.
How is Listen funny?
No. I was saying he's funny for mentioning listen.
There you go. You're funny,
Connor's funny. Connor's a very funny boy.
Thank you.
I say this in all seriousness, but I genuinely laugh at the Lodger. I think that's a funny episode. I think Matt and James are a good comedic combo. So I don't think the episode's great.
I agree with that.
And even in parts, the follow-up story, which I can't even think of, and it's in my supposed favourite series 6. Closing time. Even in that, I think there are some comedic moments between the two of them.
Yeah.
And I think that works for me. But yeah, so I'll say the Lodge is probably the one I would laugh at the most.
Right.
Probably. I don't know. I'm sure there's other ones.
Do you have a favourite bit in the Lodger?
Favorite bit in the Lodger? Matt Smith using a toothbrush as a sonic screwdriver.
That's good.
That's funny. That's a good bit.
The towel dropping.
Towel dropper. Oh, scandalous.
I've tried to pause and see if... I've been like, did they show his wine?
His cock, yeah.
Yeah, no.
They went,
I don't think they did.
Time Lord Victorious.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever get Doctor Who filmed in Australia?
Oh, that's a thing.
It's one of the questions of all time.
That's an angle. Yes, I genuinely
Really?
believe it. I think that someone on Twitter made a map of the world, and it showed all the Doctor Who filming locations with little TARDISes around the world. And you know what was looking bare as bones? Australia. Yeah. And what happened in Spyfall? They filmed in Australia. No, they didn't. It was South Africa.
It was South Africa.
Would you believe?
Yeah. Which I think they'll keep doing.
Because it's probably cheaper.
A lot cheaper.
But I think there's some opportunity over here. I don't know where they would film here. I mean, there's so much outback in Australia. I think they could make into an alien planet or something like that. It'd be cool if we did like an after show, since Whovian's probably not going to come back since the ABC.
I think that should be something they should support. Like the after show.
An after show like this.
Like, here we
and
are.
make our careers.
Just, yeah. Haven't we already done enough work for it? Surely.
Well, you're Mr. fucking BBC. Make it happen.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's that easy.
I
Just
can't.
do it. Why not?
It's not that easy.
You can't or won't.
Because
they listen to you.
I'm busy. I'm just really busy, guys.
Yeah, now.
No, I have been fortunate enough to have some good interactions with the BBC, but I don't think that BBC Worldwide Australia would. They might. I actually don't know. That's a really good point. I've got an email that I will send to info@bbcworldwideaustralian.com. I don't know if that's a real email. Probably not. And we'll pitch it to them. Okay.
Can we pitch it right after the pub tonight?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds good.
Well, yeah, we'll send.
I've got Grammarly.
Yeah. We've got Grammarly. That'll help us out dramatically.
All right. Well, Crispy.
Yeah, mate.
You were staying up all night.
Yeah. Okay.
You were waiting for the Star Beast.
Oh gosh.
You were waiting for the Star Beast.
Yeah.
You know, you're stressed. You were like, "Fuck, I've got to jump onto this live stream with Troy. What's going to happen?" So you had a few beers just to hype you up. You know, to calm you even. Right.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so you got all those. You're holding the beers. Then eventually you just sort of die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it painful or is it just like a pass out?
It's more of like a oh my god, and then on the ground.
Is the title sequence starting and you're like, oh my god, and then die?
I don't think I got to the title sequence, I'll be honest. I think I got to seeing Doctor Who on Disney Plus.
Right, okay.
And then immediately on the ground.
Well, you know me and Connor. Your mates.
Yes.
Right, we carry coffin around with us all the time.
Yeah,
right,
as you do.
This view.
Yep.
That's us.
Correct.
We knock on, we fly into Brisbane, arms are sore from all the flying. Knock on the door, bang, bang. Kick the door down. There you are. And then it's like, oh shit, there's Crispy. He's dead. Mm-hmm. So, you know, always with the coffin. Throw you in the coffin. Got the few beers. We'll throw them in there too. And then Troy was very panicked because Troy's like gone live and he's like, where the fuck is Crispy? Where is Crispy? So he flew over. He was that stressed.
Troy's flown over. This is where the story crumbles, my friend. This is where the story crumbles.
Troy has flown to Brisbane and panicked. And he's like, I need to do this with my friend. And we're like, this guy's got to go on the ground right fucking now. He's like, I don't care. I got to do it. And we're like, okay, in you go. So Troy's in there. So you got you and Troy both in the coffin.
Wow.
Right? So it's a pretty packed coffin at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? So by this point, there's only enough room for one DVD, one Doctor Who DVD. What episode of Doctor Who or what story will you want to take to Doctor Who heaven to show the people up there your love for like that best represents Doctor Who, the one that you love the most, the one that
that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's a genuinely tough question because there's a lot, but if there's
been a few
were to send one, and this is the DVD has one episode on it, just one, deleted scenes, behind the scenes commentary,
it's just the one.
You're
not going to sit there
installment.
Aiden and Connor, the heaven versions of us. I guess there's two versions of us in this story.
Yeah.
The ones on the earth and ones in the sky.
Same Peters.
We're not going to sit there and watch you behind the scenes.
Right.
We're not fucking nerds.
That's fair enough.
Crispy, what do you want from us?
Okay. If you're not going to do that, it would have to be the 11th hour. Absolutely.
Hey, respectable answer.
I think that is the jumping point. I would recommend jumping on point to anyone about Doctor Who. Absolutely.
Bit more modern.
Yeah. Bit more modern. I think the direction in that is very, very sharp. Like surprisingly so. I think it's like stands out a bit more from other episodes in that series as having better direction.
Yep.
It has Olivia Colman in there going for it as well. It's not utilised completely well, but she's there.
Yeah, she's there.
So that counts. And I mean, like Matt Smith is incredible and Karen Gillan is incredible. Arthur Darvill do an exceptional job. And I think that episode will make you want to watch more of the show.
Fair.
But even though if they just had that one episode, they'd be like, that was a cool thing.
Yeah.
Wish I could have watched more.
What if you took into account deleted scenes?
I don't know if there are any deleted scenes in the
just-
11th hour. I was just
No, it sounded like
bantering.
you had a different answer because we said no to deleted scenes.
Oh no! I think there are some cool deleted. I saw a really cool deleted scene the other day from Cold Earth?
Cold Blood.
Cold Blood.
Coldplay.
Yes, thank you. Hungry Earth, Cold Blood. That's what it is.
Coldplay.
Not
Coldplay.
Coldplay coming to Perth soon. So
Yes, they are.
there was a
promo.
really cool deleted scene from that, which was just a dialogue scene between Amy and the Doctor, and they were talking. Oh, what were they talking? They were talking about. I can't remember, but it was like excelling the series plot or something. I can't remember what it was.
I think it was about Amy choosing Rory.
Yeah,
So you chose
something like
that.
exactly that kind of
They address what happened in
Vampires of Venice.
in I think it was Amy's Choice was the last episode.
Yes, yeah, okay.
I think they acknowledge the events of Amy's Choice.
Yeah, I love it when they do stuff like
Yeah,
that. It makes
me
the
too.
series feel a bit more
it feels
connected.
like connected. Yeah.
And for like an episode that I don't think is the best in series, for like I think it's quite good actually.
Chris
It's probably
Chibnall.
one of Chibnall's better ones. I'm just surprised they got rid of a scene from a series that feels so connected to each other.
Yeah.
So in regards to deleted scenes, that should be back in the show. Cold Blood.
Justice for Cold Blood.
Justice for Cold Blood.
Maybe. Alrighty. I think that's our time, you know?
What?
That's the quickest that we've ever gone through one of those.
Yeah, you're pretty concise with your
Sorry,
answers.
we can riff for a bit if you want.
Any topics you want to riff about?
Any topics? Let's have a chat about how you guys feeling going into your final series of Doctor Who rewatch.
You know, can't
Are you
wait.
nervous?
Can't wait for it to be done.
Can't wait.
I don't know. I feel like it hasn't really hit me yet. Maybe halfway through it will.
I'm excited to be able to put David Tennant in all my thumbnails again and just get views from that, because that genuinely is the way it works.
That would be beautiful.
It is a tactic. It is definitely a tactic. But that's exciting, though. You guys have been doing like this for how long? 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
Been a hot minute.
That's insane. That's insane. And I genuinely mean, I thank you very much for letting me come on to this podcast today and being here in Perth. Like, it's so weird that this is real and that this is the episode that's going like this right now.
Yeah.
What's happening right now?
That's the weird thing, hey?
So I don't know. I feel like when I go like do this kind of stuff and people, you bet Peter Capaldi and all that, I come off as quite egotistical or whatever.
No,
but
never.
Being here is like the coolest thing ever, and I really, really am grateful for
having
the
you here.
experience.
Is fantastic.
So,
we've said it before. We've been
just
watching
love each
you
other,
for like the majority of the course of your channel, so
which is strange.
for like a decade. So
which is very, very strange.
having you in person, staying at Connor's house, going down to our local pub
tonight,
baby, is it's awesome, and we're lucky to have you here. So
I'm excited for the pub. I'm very excited for the pub. Are we getting a pub feed? Is that a thing?
We can get pub feed, yeah.
let's go.
Are there good pub feeds there?
Depends which pub you go to. Probably the one we're going to, not so much, but...
We're going to the
that's
brewery
alright.
or the normal pub.
Well, we can go to both. We can go to both.
Yeah, do you prefer the brewery food?
Oh, we have a pub crawl.
That's what everyone
yes.
tends to prefer.
Yes,
Yeah,
the brewery, yeah.
yeah, maybe food, brewery, maybe end up at the pub. Crispy, I know you have a billion gazillion subscribers more than us, but if you would like to plug yourself, now's your chance.
Oh, thank you so much. It's Crispy Pro. Look that up. You'll see a thumbnail of David Tennant, most likely.
Crispy with a
do
K.
that. No, don't do that.
No,
Don't do
that one's cancelled.
Absolutely not. I think there is a YouTuber called Crispy. I think I looked it up. I think there is someone with a few million subscribers called Crispy.
Damn.
So-
Who came first?
Probably them. I don't know. I don't know, actually. Who knows? But yeah, if you want more Doctor Who stuff, go over there. But, these guys will give you an hour at least each week, so it's a pretty good deal.
Which you also have on your podcast.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Who's there? I forgot about that one. Troy's going to hate that. Yeah, go and check out Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. We don't do episode rewatches
Yep.
for some reason.
Because it's a stupid idea.
One of the hosts is not on board with the idea. But my favourite podcast does do episode rewatches, so
Oh,
what
come
does
off
that
it.
say about my morals?
Come off it.
Yeah, so anyway.
Thank you very much.
That's it from me.
We're going to open the doors. We're going to let you into heaven. Doctor Who heaven.
Oh.
Well done.
Thank you so
passed
much.
the test.
There's Farris
Where-
and Troy in there.
Yeah, you guys can hang
Where
out.
am I going?
It's just through here. Just
Do
here.
I have a room?
You guys will figure it out.
Is there a bunk bed?
That's not our problem.
It's literally just you,
Yeah.
Faris, and Troy just in there. Who's there can continue.
Well, yeah, we can make it from heaven.
Crispy's like, is this hell or heaven?
That's all I get to do with my
That's
days.
your-
My one special guest, Tharies, each week.
yeah.
Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, it's some kind of version of heaven, I suppose. Maybe. All right, well, thanks. I'll get out of here.
Yeah, come
I'll
on,
go
go
to
back
heaven.
to
I'll
go
go
back
to
to Brisbane.
Is your internet okay now? He's
going.
Check.
Yeah, he's going.
Alright.
He's got to find out. Thank you so much for watching and listening, everybody. And
Wasn't that fun, Aiden?
Yeah, it was. Sorry, I thought you said it wasn't that fun, Aiden. I was like, okay.
My back is
Never
so
mind.
bad these days, Aiden. You know what? We need chairs like this where I can lean back.
I mean,
and
technically
go.
I do. That is my chair, but I offered
Yeah,
it to
but
our
we
lovely
sit on
guest.
these things like I'm a hard-working man, Aiden, and my back hurts.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 50Doctor. Subscribes and goes to 1,000 subscribers now.
Right now,
Right now.
we want to get 1,000 subs before we finish our rewatch. So if you don't do that, we dislike you.
Get the fuck out. And we'll have some. Who laughed? There was a laugh. I don't know.
Is there a ghost in here?
Someone left already. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday for our review of Spyfall.
Part 1
And 2.
Part 2.
So just Spyfall.
It's a
Aiden
and Connor's podcast.
and Crispy Pro 2.
Crispy 2.
Hey, Doctor Who reviews.
Hey!
Alright, now go back to Brisbane. Alright, go back to Brisbane.
Are
Go
you
back to
still here?
Brisbane.
Bye.
He's off. He's back to Brisbane.
Bye, King.